The Atlanta Braves taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for Game 1. Back with that after this. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game 1 is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture Game 1, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good Game 1 as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. So just about set now, and today's starter, the man Thomas.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Luis Angel Acuna, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. And that one fouled off. On the ground to first, and that goes foul. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
And the batter now, Robert Hassel III. That one at triple digits. Thomas, a former MVP, he features a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a sinker, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Cut on and lifted in the air. DePaula on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Middle of the first, no score. So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's the DH, the man Thomas. So it's game 1 of the LCS, and they're going to be looking to this guy for more of his success like he had in the division series.
Well, this team's got its sights set on the World Series. If they're going to get there, it's going to be because of his performance.
That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up in second.
Now here's Nolan Jones. That's a slider for a strike.
The crowd here has been fired up even before the first pitch for this series, and they'll go crazy right here if they can take an early first-inning lead.
And now the lefty. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. No score. Game 1 of the NLCS. And here's the veteran outfielder, Jordan Beck. Thomas back to work. And that is out of play. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Now, number 37. DePaula hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Colson Montgomery. Swing and a miss.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. And now the veteran catcher, Austin Wells. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. Wells went deep in his most recent game. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Foul ball still 0-2. Goes down looking. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Jared Kelman in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Now the third baseman. And first offering is fouled off. Top of the third, no score. That one at triple digits.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And they'll do it again. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side. 2 outs, base is empty. That one drilled left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to. Being the superstar player in this lineup, they are going to pitch you very tough, and you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think you'll have it in this one. You know, these Braves just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And that's through there for a strike. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Fly to center his first time. There's a strike. Acuna would reach 400 career homers with 1 more long ball.
Well, let me say when he hits number 400, that's really special. Not even 70 players in MLB history have done it. Al Kaline didn't.
Throws to second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Jordan Beck. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. And that K brings him into double. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a miss as he was late.
You know, these Braves just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And that misses. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Swing and a foul straight back. All tied up here in game one of the NLCS. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Got him. Now it doesn't strikeouts for him in this one.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Wells now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And there's the strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that one hammered. That's back. And out of here. He shoots one out to right. It's 3-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And boom, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues.
Game 1 of the NLCS. Here's Jared Kellner. Thomas back to work. That one fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That clips the corner.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. Here's the third baseman. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And that one fouled off.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That one at triple digits.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he runs the strikeout total to 15 on the day.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Acuna at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, they're saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches.
All set for the start of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Robert Hassel III. And that's fouled off. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Bases empty, one away here in the late stages of game one. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Now this is in the air down the line. Jones. And there are 2 outs. Jordan Beck next up for the Braves. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
There's a swing and a drive. Jones going back. And that is gone. He sends it out of here. And they're on the board. It's 3-1.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
He swings and fouls one off. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of the NLCS. Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. And now it's going to be the man Thomas. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. 1 run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and he's out on the tag. New inning getting started. Now in for the Braves, Colson Montgomery.
It's no secret teams need strong starting pitching to win in the postseason. Your game 1 starter can set the tone for the series, and it feels like that's what's happening tonight. He really delivered for his team by going deep into this game.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Man, how many times do you see 3 fastballs in an at-bat like that? I'm sure once he got to 2 strikes, he was trying to stay back for something off speed and just not ready for that 3rd fastball.
Wells in the box again, takes a strike. That one at triple digits.
0-2.
1 out, bases empty. Hit in the air out to center field. DePaulo pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the left fielder, Jared Kelnick. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
0-1.
And that is cut on and missed. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strikes him out with 104. Nothing doing for the George Soriano into the game.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats.
I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but the doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you trace your drink, though you just gotta open your eyes. This world is up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. Where the love go? When I show them nothing. Minute it's so comfortable, but that was my mistake. Why would they that shit? Never let up close. So great. Dedication, why I want the drama to ignite it all, but I feel it. It's that over you like Tyron, quick.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Los Angeles. All right, just about set to go. Towing the slab in today's game, Paul Skeens. What should we keep an eye on here?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
This one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Thomas around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 4-1. Man at first, one away. Swing, a high fly ball hit the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. Get out of town. He flexes his power with that swing, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Oh, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings.
Certainly worthy of another look to find out the distance of that home run via StatCast. 470 feet. Singy, say it with me.
Wow. Yeah, he got every stitch on that baseball, and you don't see many homers go as far as that one just did. I'm sure it's already spread like wildfire on the internet, man. These kind of home runs don't go unnoticed.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Runner around third. He'll score easily.
He has had such a good day today. I think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. One out, runner at second. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Jones. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the center fielder, Josue de Paulo. Here comes a pitch. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Just missed.
That's a really good take.
Trey Lipscomb in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Here comes pitching change here, Sean Shelley.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 men left. No outs. Runner at first. And next is the designated hitter, the man Thomas. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And a base hit, and the postseason success continues for him. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. He's in there. Josue De Paula steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Gets the outside corner with that one.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 runs in. The throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So digging in, Luis Angel Acuna. Hit to right, and that should do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers get it done at home, taking games 1 and 2 of the series. Thomas was a big contributor for them in the win. 4 hits, 1 of them a homer.
My darling, I've been waiting for your company. My sugar, feels like you only come around for me. My glass is never empty. You always fill it up to the deep. I'm still just trying to stay. Is it my love? Through off the shelf now. Is it your love? I can dance by myself now. Is it our love? Just a soul on fire. Is it our love? Takes me a little too higher. Empty glasses were I know. This is what I know. Just feeling good, trying to understand. Since we put it on the table, feeling like I'm unable to comprehend. I still don't understand.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Thomas now at the plate. He's a guy who does it all. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the act.
Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Get out of town. A gigantic blast. And that gives them a lead. It's 2-0. And the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this guy think he is, Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
1 out and a runner at second. And there's a foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second here in Game 3 of the NLCS. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
That one is absolutely belted. That ball's carrying. It splashes down for a homer. We won't see that ball again. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series. And now here's the Dodgers' designated hitter, the man Thomas. Barrett back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the start.
It's in and out of his glove. So a man aboard. Nolan Jones steps to the plate for the Dodgers. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw to second.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, and that one is off the wall. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Safe. Check on the runner. And up next for Los Angeles, the man Thomas. That one ripped. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Around second, he wants the cycle. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Robert Hassel III. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
This team has been truly dominant in the series. Up now 3-0. Pretty demoralizing on the other side. You want to get this thing over as quickly as possible. So stay focused, come back for the next game, and close out this series.
Yeah. 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 City gone up, so you better buzz. Finna see who really wanna us, really spilling blood.